Greatest challenge as a content creator. In today's coaching live stream for streamers, creators, YouTubers, influencers, I want you to tell me, what is your greatest challenge? I'm going to address that challenge that you tell me about and give you a few steps or give you some advice on how to overcome that challenge. And as we get started, I'm going to share with you what my greatest challenge is right now, and it is time. It is time and it is energy. So personally, right now, I'm uploading daily videos, actually 2 daily videos now on my main YouTube channel, a couple clips on my clips channel, that's 4 videos, a daily podcast, full-length video podcast on my podcast channel, 2 clips on that channel. That's like 7 pieces of original content every single day. Plus, I'm coaching and consulting, and I've got a wife, and I've got kids, and I've got a family. My kids get up at like 5 a.m. every morning. It's really, really hard to have enough energy for me and to keep my stamina up as I'm trying to create content and as I'm trying to, continue to live this full-time work from home dream. That's my #1 challenge right now. I wanted to share that with you. And guys, you share with me your challenge. And one of my solutions to this problem is drinking lots of high caffeine cold brew. So cheers to all of you guys. We're going to play some games. We're going to do some coaching. I want you to tell me about your challenges, and I'm going to help you solve those in the stream today. Cheers to all of you creators, and let's get down to it. Let's get down to the thing that's really holding you back, okay? And for all of you guys that are watching the replay today, I am live on Twitch every single weekday. Link in the description below. If you want to ask me your questions, tell me about your challenges. We discuss strategies, gear, software, you name it. Link below. Let's freaking go. Oh, that delicious caffeine. Solving my problems once and for all. So one thing that I've been doing to kind of work on my stamina, I guess, kind of concern, is I've been really taking care of myself, doing stretches, eating healthier, trying to go to bed earlier, not playing video games right before I sleep. That has been something that's been extremely helpful for me. So, taking care of your health, obviously, is something that can make a significant impact in this regard. I am going to chainsaw this dude. So last time when I played this mission on the stream, I ended up dying multiple times. There's a giant end boss at the end of this mission that is going to shoot rockets at me and try to stomp all of my allies and everything, and I can't deal with him this time in that way. So I need to be very, very careful. I need to be careful this time around. So I'm going to jump back over the barrier with him.
All right.
And let's see what we can do here. I don't know how many dudes I can take out. I don't think I can chainsaw everyone. No bayonet charge today. But what we're going to do is put him over here behind, like right here. Can I get him up top? I can. I can get him right up here in a great position to shoot everybody from the high ground. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, let's go, baby. What's up, Awall? Bit Wars in chat. Corrupt YT in chat. Drew Jordan, tell all your creator fans about the stream. Get them in here. Drew Jordan YT shares, and thank you for sharing. I want to make people binge watch my YouTube videos because sometimes with search, people leave once they get the answers. Yeah, I can completely understand that. And so 90% of my traffic on my YouTube channel comes from YouTube search. And I get about 1,000 subscribers or so per month from my channel. And while that is great, a lot of them don't stick around and they don't watch additional videos on your channel. And so I can completely understand where you're coming from. I totally get it. And so one thing that can really help is once you find a topic that is really getting you big search on your channel, doubling down on that topic with 80% of your content can help you build an audience for that topic and stick with that audience for that topic. If you're constantly switching topics or you're switching content formats on your channel, it can cause significant detriment to people watching, essentially. And so sticking with that main topic that's doing really well for a bit, at least with 80% of your content slate, can make all the difference in terms of getting people to stick around. But it's not just the topic. It's also the formats of your videos as well. So let's say that a significant portion of your audience is coming in from, I'm just going to kind of, just as an example, I'm just going to say top 5 videos. But you're only making one top 5, top 10 style video per week. I'm just throwing it out there as an example. I don't know if that's actually true, just as an example. And the rest of your videos that you're doing on your channel are other formats. Okay, the reason why your channel probably, the way your channel could probably do it significantly better is if you only did that main format that absolutely crushes for you, the top 5 format. And so not only do you need to look at the topic, but you also need, the point I'm trying to tell you is you not only do you need to look at the topic, but you also need to look at the format of your videos, top 5 or a news video, or is it a guide, or is it a podcast? And you need to repeat the format in order to actually repeat success. And that's something that a lot of people ignore, and that could significantly help them. And when I coach people one-on-one, that's one of the things I ID. Especially gaming content creators, they'll be like, look, I was covering this particular game is the thing that they'll think about. And they'll say, well, this game was getting me views or whatever it is. And you need to dive deeper than that. What is the game? What is the content format? What is the subtopic that you were covering within that game that was getting you views? And then you're going to start to see the truth. You're going to start to see the answers in terms of where the views can come from and how you can get more consistent views. Sure, you can continue to rely on YouTube search. That's fine. But that format is going to be a secret to success for you, okay? Bear Jew Gaming in chat. What's up? RipPig01, good to see you. Everybody's sharing right now what their #1 challenge is as a creator. I want you guys to share those in chat, and I'm going to help you walk you guys through that process of identifying your challenge, coming up with a solution, and taking actions to solve that problem. That's all a part of what I do in my coaching service, my one-on-one coaching service, and I want to do a little bit of that for you guys here today. Speaking of service that I'm going to provide people, I'm going to provide these guys the service of this grenade killing all 3 of them. Can I get everybody all in one shot? Can I get all 4? It's close. It's close. Almost. I can get those 3 guaranteed right there with that. Oh, he's downed over there, so I don't want to get him anyway. So I'm going to get those 3 with that. A chugga. Kaboomski. Professor Fur in the chat. Good to see you. Let me know if everything's looking and sounding good to you. I've been tweaking my settings recently, and oh wow, it didn't kill them. That sucks. Oh well, what are you going to do? So we're going to do this execution.
On my way.
And you get an extra action, by the way, when you do an execution. So I think I can do, oh, I got shot during the execution. That stinks. That is not what I wanted. Oh, wow, a head snap right there. Because I had the frag grenade. Okay, got it. That's why that happened. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to juice out my sniper with unlimited
Appreciate it, Jack.
damage as well as accuracy. Beautiful. Good to see all of you guys. Corrupt YT shares his challenge. Thank you for sharing, amigo. Bit Wars Mercenary, thanks for following on Twitch. And by the way, Uncle Spanky74, thank you for following. Binary Atlas, thank you for the follow. And Shadow Dog 21, appreciate you guys. Thank you for the follow. You think your channel challenge is asking why you should click on your video from a specific topic, and you're always working with different formats while still keeping a similar feeling. So why you should click a video on a specific topic, and you're always working on formats while keeping a similar feeling. I mean, I'll be honest with you, and maybe we can talk about this on a one-on-one call at some point, Corrupt, but I think that you're doing pretty well with getting people to click for a specific topic.
Oh, yeah,
like, your
MVP.
thumbnails that you're using are really, really good. And your topics are actually pretty solid. And I think that your titles are pretty good as well. I don't think you're really struggling to get people to click. I actually don't think that that is your challenge at the moment. I think that your challenge is finding a topic that is going to be a big enough topic for you to use your skills on. So somebody like you, so if you guys are not already familiar, this guy, Corrupt, has like pretty god tier, I would say, thumbnails and titles, and is really good at research as well. And I think that your biggest challenge is that the topic that you're covering is dying, and it's oversaturated. And I actually think that's the main thing that's holding you back from you being able to be, let's say, as successful as possible. So I know that might not be what you wanted to hear, because I know a lot of people kind of want to just stick with their current topic, and that's like all they want to do. But I think that your current topic is getting about as mined out as possible, basically right now on your channel, and you're doing about as good of a job as you possibly can tapping into something like Clash of Clans. And I think that your path forward is actually maybe breaking into another topic. And looking at exploring other games, for example, and other topics within other games. You see that execution? Oh my gosh. Looking at covering. I'm sorry, dude. That was such... Oh, wow. That's a sniper up there. I'm going to go hide so that I don't get marked here, because I really don't want that sniper targeting me. So I'm going to go, like, hide, like, here. I don't know if he'll still be able to target me if I'm in undercover. Okay. All right. So maybe that's what you and I can talk a little bit more about over time. But I think that that's your challenge of the day. Finding a bigger topic for you to get those clicks on. And sometimes you outgrow a niche, or sometimes you get into a niche that kind of declines over time. And it's like trying to, you know, one metaphor is like it's trying to extract, squeeze blood from a rock sometimes. And I think that you're falling into something a little bit like that with your content and with your channel, to be perfectly honest. So that's just my personal opinion based on what I know about your channel right now, Corrupt YT. So I think right now you need to go into a research phase where you're focusing on other... Oh, wow, there's a lot of snipers over here. You need to go into a research phase where you're focusing on a lot of topics, a lot of potential games that you could cover, niches that you haven't considered before, and start exploring with 1 out of 5 videos on your channel. I think that is your way of starting to see that success that you want, because you have begun to master your craft. You have begun to master your craft.
Open for business.
And that's good. That's a big compliment. I tell almost nobody that you've almost mastered your craft right now. But I think you have almost mastered the craft of creating guide videos for video games and creating doing great topic research, doing great titles, doing great thumbnails. I can only help you kind of tweak that for now. So I think the thing that you and I can work together in a coaching capacity on... Okay, so you can target somebody who's... What? He's targeting somebody way back here? Are you kidding me? Wow. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. All right. I didn't realize they could target people that far away. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use Jack to break that line of sight. Right here. Should break that laser. Beautiful.
That's it, Jack.
And we are going to move him here, I think, to heal my ally, because he's probably going to take some damage here in just a moment.
Okay, now.
My mic is a little bassy. You think my mic's a little bassy? All right, I can turn it down a little bit. It has a little bit of big bottom. I like a bassy sounding mic personally, but I don't know. If you guys don't like it, let me know. I can turn the big bottom filter off that I have on right now. It's literally called big bottom. Following digital, Bitmore's Mercenary says, following digital drop and your YouTube, figured you complete the holy triumvirate. Thank you for completing the holy triumvirate of watching my YouTube channel as well. I appreciate that. Or watching joining my Twitch stream as well, rather. So let's see if I can go over here and I can interrupt this dude. Okay, looks like I can go like right here maybe and shoot him. If I go there, I don't think I'm going to be in danger with the Overwatch. I don't think so. So let's try it. There's a new Supercell-ish game in alpha right now. So you say it's Supercell-ish. Is it being created by a different developer than Supercell? You mentioned it to me. I didn't check it out yet. Ooh, hey. Critical hit. I love critical hits. Yeah.
Reloading.
right, so can I shoot anybody? 22% chance? That's not that great. I need to get a little bit closer. I'm gonna go like over here, see if I can get a better shot on these fools.
Got it.
Just slowly moving forward. I'm trying to die as little as possible. You think you found something in the Facebook gaming algorithm that week in a bad way to avoid? Okay, tell me what it is that you think you should be avoiding in the Facebook gaming algorithm. Share it with me and let's discuss. I'd be curious to know. Please share that with me, please. I want to know. Evil Laugh Gaming is sharing his top challenge. All right, let's hear it from Evil Laugh Gaming. He's saying, as long as you're a Let's Player, my biggest challenge is I'm a long Let's Player in a world of streamers. Also, I stick to older or indie games. So I assume by that, you mean that, you know, you're having a challenge breaking through, and that, you know, older games are more difficult to break through on, or indie games in particular are more difficult to break through on than newer games, or something like that. So I would say that, you know, streaming indie games is going to be tough to break through. But I would say that streaming that, and also like streaming older games also going to be tough to break through. But I think that playing older games on, or creating content about older games is viable. So what I mean by that is, like, people still want to learn what the best way to play an older game is, just as an example. And people still want to know, you know, people are still picking up those older games, and they're also going to be like on a nostalgia trip for those older games sometimes. And so what you can do on YouTube is you can kind of walk them through, hey, if you're going to be revisiting this game, it's on sale on Steam. You know, here's the best way to do XYZ in that game. That is a way to tackle those topics, or to tackle older game topics and to really break through. I actually think that older games is a huge niche that people can break through on today. I think it's a huge niche that people can break through on today. And I think that you should maybe double down on older games. But let's playing the older games on a stream, that's not going to grow you. You need to add some value through a YouTube video if you want anybody to really pay attention, or if you want to be discovered in any meaningful way.
Reloaded.
That is just my personal opinion on the matter. So find some way to strike that nostalgia with the older game, and to maybe even teach people that are picking up for the first time. Take a look at classic games on Steam that are going on sale, and you may be able to do a YouTube series. This is just an idea to help you kind of stop thinking about older games as like a curse and start thinking about it as a blessing, and as an opportunity. Think about when these games go on sale, and think about like doing maybe some videos on like should you buy this game, something like that. Is it worth it? Is it worth playing this game in 2020? That's like a great format that people use. Is it worth playing in 2020 with older games? Doing something where you can help like save people time with their decisions that they're making with purchasing games, I think can be something that could really work for you. If I go like right here on this side of the like right here, I think I can just shoot this dude in the head. I hope I don't expose myself to too many other dudes. All right, perfect. Oh, wow, okay. I think I can kill him. Got him. All right, we're doing pretty well right now on this mission. I'm pretty happy with it.
Here.
Can't move him. I'm gonna try to get him over there. I'm not sure if I can get him up to the high ground or not to get a shot off. But if I go like right here, maybe I might be able to shoot him. Let's try it. Okay, Professor Fur says, last time you asked me a question, but I guess you didn't express yourself right. Here we go again. How good is YouTube live streaming for growing your YouTube channel? Two-Ton Waffle, good to see you. Older MMOs are good for niche communities. Yeah, people that play older MMOs have money. And they can be big donators. They're whales. They're people in their 30s or 40s or even 50s that have real jobs and money. And if you can build a community around an older MMORPG that has, you know, tons and tons of stuff you can make guides about or nostalgia content about, those old men like me or decades older than me will give you money. They will donate you insane money if you build a niche community for an older MMO. So Two-Ton Waffle, that's absolutely true. Okay, cool. So can you grow a YouTube channel from just streaming on YouTube? The answer is you can, but it'll be a very long grind.
I'm listening.
And it's gonna take a while to actually grow it. So I don't really think that is like not really a very viable strategy, essentially. I think streaming on YouTube is something you can kind of like grow on top of a video strategy. So if you're acquiring viewers through edited content or search content on YouTube, you can double down on that.
Appreciate it, Jack.
Let me see if I can really juice out his damage.
Acknowledged.
Or his accuracy, rather, if I can hit the shot. Okay, accuracy's a little higher, but it's not great. Partial hit, that was okay. Okay. It's amazing how somebody can continue to aim, even though they just got shot with bullets. I'm just saying. So, can you grow a YouTube channel just by streaming on YouTube? The short answer is not really. I mean, I would just be straight up with you. You can't, not really, no. Can you grow, like, can you get a little bit of audience from it? Sure. Can you get a lot of audience from it, and can you get rapid growth? No. You're going to need to grow your YouTube audience by creating video content. And with that video content, you can then stream to that same channel and it trigger those subscribers. So, for example, there's a channel right now on YouTube who's a Cyberpunk 2077 news channel. His name is Neon Arcade. And Neon Arcade creates news videos for that game. And what he's doing when he creates those news videos is he's tapping into search and suggested for the game. And he's building an audience off of that. And so then whenever they do Night City Wires for that particular game, he'll live stream those Night City Wires. And he'll get like 1,500 concurrent viewers watching his YouTube channel. Because he built an audience off of video content first. So he did video content first to build that audience, and then he streams to the audience that he already got a video audience from. That is viable on YouTube, but that is not a daily live streaming strategy. And so kind of end game, if you will, if you're looking to run like an end game YouTube strategy, you're going to want to look at something like building like a second YouTube channel. Like you build like a main YouTube channel to you build a main YouTube channel to release like your edited videos.
Heading out.
Channel number one, here, let me just break down the end game YouTube channel strategy. Channel number one is your main edited videos channel that you build the majority of your audience on. You can live stream to that audience to get big viewership after you acquire audience through search. Then channel number two, you'll expand to a live specific channel. Then all your streams go on to the live channel separately while you're still releasing edited videos on channel number one. Then channel number three you're going to open on YouTube is going to be like a highlights montages channel where you take multiple clips from your live streams and you put them together in an entertaining montage. And then channel number four is just a pure clips channel, not montage, but pure clips channel where you release clips from your live streams or your main videos that are a couple minutes long, anywhere from a minute to a couple minutes long. And then you're running a 4 YouTube channel strategy at that point. So a live strategy can be a part of a larger YouTube growth strategy, but even the scenario I described right there, the 4-channel endgame strategy for YouTube, requires almost all videos, and just one channel out of all of those is the actual streams. See what I mean? So it's a part of a larger YouTube growth strategy, but it can't be your entire YouTube growth strategy. Does that make sense? I have started, Rig Pig 01 says, I've started putting edits on YouTube a few days before they go on your Facebook page. Okay. Then share the YouTube video to my Facebook page to get that audience to your YouTube. Since you've done that, your reach has plummeted from 30 to 33 from 300 plus. Do you think that it angers the algorithm and stops distribution? Am I overthinking this? So in the short term, you've shared YouTube videos to your Facebook page and Facebook doesn't like it. So the short answer to your question, Facebook and YouTube hate each other. They just absolutely loathe each other. Facebook is YouTube's #1 competitor, and YouTube is Facebook's #1 competitor. Mark Zuckerberg says that he wants Facebook to be an all-video platform within the next couple years. YouTube already is the #1 all-video platform. So these platforms don't talk to each other. They are not on speaking terms. So anytime you link to Facebook from YouTube, bad. Anytime you link to YouTube from Facebook, bad. They don't talk well with each other. Another point is you should not be linking people off of a platform that they're already on. That is generally a weak marketing strategy. You want to be building people on the platform that they're currently on. You want to be engaging them there. And if you do send people off of one platform to another platform, you want to send them somewhere where there is not an algorithm. So that's why I sent all of you guys here to Twitch. You guys heard me talking about Twitch somewhere on my Discord, on my Twitter, and YouTube videos, on the podcast, whatever. And that's why you guys are here on Twitch, right? The reason why I sent you here is because there's not an algorithm here. I already acquired you as a viewer, all of you that are watching right now, on these other platforms with algorithms. And I sent you here because this one doesn't have an algorithm. So when I go live on Twitch, you'll actually see the notification. And you'll actually probably stick around and watch me here because there's no algorithm. So do not send people from one platform with an algorithm to another platform with an algorithm. It'll kill platform A, and it's probably not going to send that much traffic to platform B. And if it does, you have to get through another algorithm on platform B to even reach that person. So I don't recommend it. Send people to places that do not have algorithms. Your website, Patreon, selling them merchandise, Twitch, Discord, somewhere that does not have an algorithm. That's where you need to send your traffic. So your reach went down because you started posting on Facebook content nobody wanted to see on Facebook. If you're going to try to share a video with your Facebook audience, you need to actually upload it directly to Facebook. Don't link a video off of Facebook to somebody on Facebook. Share the actual content directly on Facebook. Upload the video directly to Facebook. Put the title on there. Put the thumbnail on there. Put the description on there. Tag it. Schedule the release. And then release the content natively on Facebook. Your reach for those videos will go up significantly because people can actually watch it while they're on Facebook. I mean, think about it. Do you guys pull open Facebook app to go to YouTube? Do you guys pull up the YouTube app to go to Facebook? No. You guys pull up those platforms on your phones and on your desktop to actually watch content on that platform. Your viewers do the same thing, and the algorithms will punish you as a result if you go against this logic, okay? So if you're going to link off platform, go to somewhere that does not have an algorithm. Cool? Beautiful. So Wolfcross asks, what do you mean it doesn't like it? Can you clarify that? Facebook also, thank you, Gingiver. Facebook hates external links. That is true. Just in general, Facebook as a platform does not enjoy external links at all. It generally will punish external links. That's correct. All right, I'm going to move like right over here and then chuck a grenade at these fools and see if I can hit them. So treat Facebook like another YouTube? Yeah, treat it like another YouTube. Facebook is another platform with a growth algorithm that you can tap into to grow your business. That's great. That's awesome. Treat it as such. Juice out all the traffic on Facebook. Give Facebook a lot of videos. Give Facebook a lot of streams. Cover one topic over and over again, just like you would do on YouTube. And then occasionally, give them a call to action. Give your audience a call to action to go to your Twitch or go to your Discord or to buy your merchandise or to sign up on Patreon or to sign up for your newsletter or whatever it may be, some kind of non-algorithm action. And once you do that, then you're using the platform's algorithm to your advantage rather than thinking that platform is the entire game, or you're thinking that platform is some sort of promotional mechanism for your YouTube channel or something, because it's not. All right? I hope that makes sense. Guys, everybody who's joining right now, everyone is sharing their top, and I appreciate you guys sharing your top challenges with me. I'm giving you ice cold answers to your questions. I'm telling you exactly what I think. Everyone share your biggest challenge with me in chat right now. What is your biggest challenge as a creator? What is at the top of your mind? Post it in chat. People normally pay me $150 an hour to $250 an hour for this type of coaching, this type of advice. So just drop it on me right now. I want to give it to you for free. Okay? Let me know in chat. Okay. Rip Pig is going to put that on the do not do that list after I ripped into your strategy, Rip Pig. All right, cool, man. I rant over. But yeah, think of Facebook as another YouTube. Facebook is the closest thing to YouTube that's out there other than YouTube itself. Okay? So think of it definitely as another YouTube. It's another at-scale platform that has billions of viewers. It has billions of viewers. The potential reach there is absolutely preposterous. There's billions of viewers. So what you want to do is, of course, get your biggest piece possible of those billions.
Hey.
And just like on any platform that we ever talk about, that I ever talk about here or on my podcast or whatever.
Okay.
You always want to keep the traffic on platform. So let's talk about social media platforms. So Twitter, a lot of people in the past and even today are using Twitter as some sort of promotional platform to promote their stream. Today's stream, I didn't tweet about it. The last 2 days I tweeted about it, but today's stream I didn't tweet about it. Why? Because you don't want to send too many promotional posts on whatever platforms you're trying to build, because you're going to hurt yourself in the algorithm. And also, you don't want to ask your audience for too much too often. The more you ask your audience to click stuff, the less likely they are to click stuff. And so you want to only ask them to click stuff when it makes sense. And you also only want to ask people to click stuff after you have provided them with value. So even my promotional tweets that I send that tell people I'm on Twitch right now, I actually put some free advice, some what I think is fire advice or a fire take on something in the social media or creator space. I give them that fuego advice. Then below that, I have a Twitter card where I tell them, and if you want to talk with me about this thing I just gave advice on, come join me on Twitch. So even when you're promoting something, give everyone some value before you ask them to click something. Okay? If you can give somebody something before you ask for something in return, they're a lot more likely to give you something in return. I mean, this is just a basic fact about human nature, right, guys? It's not that difficult to understand. I think you guys get it, right? You guys definitely get it. Okay, here we go. Professor for oh wow, we just got a bunch of people making comments here. So let's address a few of your comments as I slowly disassemble this boss level in Gears Tactics. The boss at the end of this level, by the way, totally insane. He's like this giant monster with like miniguns in his arms, and he shoots nukes out of his back. Stick around if you haven't seen him yet. All right. So, question from Bear Joe Gaming. If I'm using the 80-20 strategy as a mobile gamer, is it unwise to do the 20% as a non-mobile game? So I would tell you that if you're within the niche of mobile gaming, I've made 200 or so mobile gaming videos myself, you probably need to stay within the niche of mobile gaming. So there's a couple different reasons for that, Bear Jew. So number one, is it Bear Joe? I don't know. You tell me. Bear Joe, Bear Jew, I'm not sure. But the reason why you want to do that is multifold. So number one, people that play mobile games are going to skip around between multiple mobile games, as you're aware. As a mobile gamer, you know that. And so you can actually capture the general mobile gaming audience a lot easier than you can capture, let's say, the console gaming audience, right? Console gaming is way too wide of a category to even tap into, really, right? Same thing with PC gaming. PC gaming is way too wide of a category to tap into. Mobile gaming, though, a bit more niche. People that play mobile games, they usually play the latest thing. They will play other games within that genre on mobile and at least try all of them out. And so sticking with mobile games only, if you make a mobile gaming channel, makes sense. I would not expand beyond the mobile game. Now, the only exception would be if there's a mobile game of an IP, and then there's a console or PC game as well, there may be some crossover opportunity. So for example, if you're playing Call of Duty Mobile, there may be some opportunity for you as your 20% on your channel to play Call of Duty, whatever the latest version on PC or console is at that time. But you're staying within that franchise when you do that. Don't break outside the franchise. Make sure there's a very direct line. If you're going to break out of mobile gaming into something else, a very direct line with that audience that you currently have, or you're going to burn that audience, okay? And for everybody that's watching right now, if you haven't already followed on Twitch, follow. These are free coaching streams every freaking weekday, okay? All right, cool. Oh yeah, the other reason why you want to stick with mobile gaming is it has the best sponsorship opportunities. Raid Shadow Legends will pay you $1,000 a video without blinking an eye, okay? Age of insert random noun here. Mobile game will pay you $500 to $1,000 a video, no problem for a sponsored video. So mobile gaming is the most lucrative niche within gaming in terms of sponsorships. And if you're trying to go full time, you need lucrative sponsorships to help pay the bills. You ain't gonna make all that money through Twitch bits and subs and crap. You need to get sponsorships to supplement that revenue. Mobile gamers have the best opportunity to get sponsorships. Great. Drew Jordan YT says, do vlogs or fitness videos have a high CPM? I would say they have a mid-range CPM. It's middle of the road. It's not super high. Okay. Challenge here from Professor Fur. My biggest challenge, and I guess is more mental than real. Well, everybody's biggest challenge is more mental than real, almost always. So that's not uncommon. Your content is in Spanish, and you guess that limits your reach. English is the main language with 66%, and Spanish is the second with 20%. But on the other hand, I think there is less competition. Here's what I'll tell you about Spanish versus English. There is a much better opportunity to grow as a Spanish YouTuber currently, or a Spanish creator in general, than an English YouTuber, by far. The market is less saturated. There's less, there's just way less creators out there competing with you in the space. And so if you're just a mediocre creator in the Spanish market, you can get a massive audience. I've seen the numbers on the billions of views level, hundreds of millions of subscribers level when I ran one of the biggest networks. We ran the biggest Spanish gaming network, TGN Spanish. And I'd look at the numbers of the TGN Spanish creators versus TGN English. The Spanish creators, some of them had astronomical view numbers and engagement numbers. The big downside of Spanish content, of course, is that the CPMs are lower, the sponsorships are lower, the donations are lower. Just all of the money will be much lower with Spanish content. But the audience acquisition opportunity for Spanish, much higher. Okay? Let's continue to kill some people while I address... Oops, I hit the button too fast there. let's continue to punch through this mission while we continue to explore. So it looks like a bunch of dudes are looking to come out of the woodwork here and crush us. So I'm gonna move my robot right about there. Beep, beep, beep. All right, Craze World shares.
Let's do it.
The toughest thing right now is deciding if you should stay creating YouTube content on a small niche game, Rogue Company, or move on to a larger game, Apex Legends, in hopes to continue your growth on your channel. Currently, you built your community from 1.5K, I assume that's subscribers, from Rogue Company, but the game is trending downward via Google Trends. Okay, so Craze World is wondering, should I go after a bigger trend when the current trend I'm on is declining? So the question I have for you is this. Is the trend of Apex Legends growing? Or is the trend of Apex Legends actually declining right now? So don't just look at a bigger game and just say, bigger game good. I know you're not an idiot, but don't just say bigger game good. Bigger game not necessarily good. Is Apex Legends also trending up?
Hold it down now.
As we move into the holiday season, I would encourage you, Craze World, to look at upcoming titles and to try to find something that you could potentially latch onto with hype content, upcoming game content, that kind of thing, in order to start getting traction. So then as some game launches, whatever that game may be, as some game launches, whatever that niche is going to be for you in the future, you can tap into that.
What you need?
Are there any upcoming games that look interesting to you? Okay, I don't have a smoke capsule, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do here. I'm going to do Stim Aura, I think. Perfect. Everybody's stimmed. Now what I'm going to do here is can I shoot this person? Let me go ahead and juice shot him. All right, let me see if Jack can help me with this. I'm going to help you out with your Rogue Company versus whatever problem in just a minute. I've got some more things to say about that.
Good work, Jack.
100% chance. Perfect. How? That's how I do it. I would tell you just off the top of my head, stick with Rogue Company and try to acquire a larger audience with Rogue Company. That's what I would try to tell you. That's what I would tell you. Go see if there's some niches within Rogue Company that you can really tap into. And if there is, then you can grow that audience and you can double down on it. Something like Apex Legends is super saturated, and to my knowledge, it's on the way down. I'm not confident that Apex Legends is going to be your golden ticket here. Okay. Let me see if I can hit 25. Oh, a partial hit. Did I down him? Yes, I downed him. That was exactly what I wanted to do. Man, that was awesome. All right, I'm going to execute this guy and then go hide behind cover. Like, do you have upcoming games, Craze World, that you feel you could cover? Like, is there anything coming up that you think is in your kind of wheelhouse, if you will? Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and overwatch right here. All right. Jen. Yeah, there you go. Wolf Cross Ola. All right. Apex is currently trending upward, but it could be because of the recent launch of Season 7. Okay. The recent launch of seasons, like games like Apex will always go up whenever a new season comes out. What you need to do is zoom out in Google Trends and look at the overall trend since Apex Legends launched. Is Apex Legends overall on a non-stop decline into oblivion? I mean, of course Apex Legends is going to slightly trend up when a new piece of content comes out. Of course. All games like that are going to. But the question that you need to ask yourself is, it looks like he might... Okay, I'm going to trigger an enemy action if I do that. Am I able to... I can, actually. I can go kill that guy. All right, here we go. I'm going to run across the entire map to take this dude out. Look at this. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies over here. Holy moly. I went way too far ahead.
Keep pushing.
Wow, I went way too far ahead. Did you see that? I just revealed the entire freaking map. Yikes. Yikes. I'm going to go right here and then shoot everybody. Cyberpunk multiplayer would be your dream since it would allow you to combine your knowledge with your personality. We just don't know when it'll actually release. Yeah, so Cyberpunk multiplayer is going to be probably the most saturated multiplayer game at launch ever. So if you're ready to compete against the most saturated game ever, go for it.
You or me, asshole.
I would say I would caution against that. I mean, it might be a game, it's going to be a game that you're probably going to play regardless, me too. But Cyberpunk multiplayer, like look how many times the main Cyberpunk 2077 game was delayed. Do you think that Cyberpunk multiplayer is going to be coming out on time?
I've got Overwatch.
Come on. I mean, the main Cyberpunk multiplayer game is going to be like 2023, maybe?
Reloading.
Maybe 2024? I mean, they're going to wait forever to release that game. They're going to make sure that it's perfect before they release it. And you know that. So I wouldn't even be thinking about Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer right now. I just don't think it's a relevant game and it just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. And you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be waiting. Like if a game doesn't have like any sort of release date announced, then I would be really careful even thinking about it, to be honest.
Good one, Jack.
I mean, we all want Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer to come out, but yeah, that's way too far in the future. So if you wanted to make, like, let's say hype content for Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer, that is viable. If you want to position yourself as the channel, I mean, nobody's doing this yet. If you want to position yourself as the YouTube channel that's looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer, then that could be really, really interesting. And you could do videos of like, you know, top things we want and top things we, you know, yabbity yabbity ya and all that stuff. And that type of content could end up doing really well, potentially. Let me see if I can disrupt by throwing a grenade at some of these guys before I end up using that unit.
Okay.
Okay, looks like they're hiding behind cover, so I can't get them for that reason.
I'm ready.
Can I chainsaw these dudes? Yes, I can.
Pretty much fucked now.
Wow, the dialogue is amazing. So I would say Craze World, you love creating educational content for shooters like guides, tips, etc. Look, dude, take my idea and run with it. If Cyberpunk 2077 ends up being half as good as we all hope, let's say, right? If you end up positioning yourself today as the authority on that game, you could end up making content for maybe one of the biggest multiplayer games of all time, and you do hype content and news and coverage specifically for that game. 10 things we want, 10 things we would love from the single player game that could be a multiplayer. You could do, you know, what racing might be like in the game. You could do something like, you know, what the best guns would be in multiplayer, things like that. You could take stuff that you're seeing in the single player game of Cyberpunk 2077, and you could use that potentially
Standing by.
as, you know, as ammo, if you will, to make content and speculate about what the multiplayer version of the game will be like. It's just, it's an idea. It is a possibility. I'm not saying that it's necessarily the best possible strategy, but I am saying that it could work. Somebody is going to be the authority on Cyberpunk 2077. So the question is it going to be you? There's always going to be the channel for whatever the next big game is, right? Is it going to be you? And the early bird gets the worm with that kind of stuff. That's another thing I'd say about it. The early bird gets the worm.
Wilco.
And so a channel like Neon Arcade, for example, started... I mention them all the time because they're just the latest version of somebody who made a channel about an upcoming game. They started doing news for Cyberpunk 2077 before most of the other people out there, right? And they've been covering the news for that game more consistently than almost everybody out there. And so now when they live stream, like I mentioned, they're getting, you know, insane amounts of viewers. You know, 1,000 plus, and they're not even a live stream channel. They get like 1,000 plus viewers, and that's freaking amazing. If I do something like this, I actually think I can take both of these dudes out. Like this, watch this.
Throwing a grenade.
Is there any way to get views on YouTube without search? Yeah, it's called YouTube suggested. Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. YouTube suggested. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, suggested is the majority of the traffic on YouTube. Like their suggested algorithm is so unbelievably powerful. It's just something that I can't rave about it enough. It's amazing. Actually, I think I can get a two-ski here for this. Oh no, okay.
Clean kill.
Can't get that.
here.
Is there anybody else that can do anything? Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right here and just chill undercover. Yeah, so the way that you get YouTube suggested on YouTube is you make content that is getting an extremely high click-through rate and is retaining viewers on the platform at a rate that is, let's say, much higher than average. Okay? And so that's why I'm constantly talking about titles and thumbnails and topics and what have you in my content, is because if somebody sees in the suggested bar or the up next or all of the different shelves and tools that are available in YouTube to suggest content, if they see your video and they're clicking your video, more often they're clicking competitors' videos, it's you versus the other YouTubers. And so your video can go quote unquote viral when, oh wow, did he just straight up, wow, he just critically hit him and just took him out. What the heck? Boo. Boo. Can I chainsaw that dude? Nope. I can execute him though. I wonder if I can just straight up take out the other dude. I'm gonna try. 'Cause I cannot have that sniper shooting me. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna...
Hey.
We need to revive.
Cole here. Right.
We need to revive our ally. We're gonna do that right now, and then we're gonna take care of the rest. So yeah, if you can get that click-through rate up, you can get that average view duration up, then you can start to go viral through suggested. And the other big factor with suggested is having a super high platform time. So what I mean by that is if people are watching your video and then staying on YouTube for an extremely long time, then YouTube is going to suggest your video while people are getting sucked into like viewership black holes.
Yeah, I'm on.
That's why top 10 channels do so well historically. is because, and that's how they go viral.
Stick
It's
a
it's
fork in
it's
'em.
not necessarily from YouTube search that they do so well. It's that is everybody okay? Yeah. It's not necessarily from YouTube search that causes them to do extremely well. It is that they're keeping users on YouTube for a really long time.
Let's do it. What's the play?
And that traffic that's coming in is coming in through YouTube suggested.
All right.
Wow, how did I miss him? He was right in front of me.
I'm
Okay.
reloading.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a little Overwatch right here in case those little guys come in. I'm going to shoot them.
Come on. I'm here.
14% chance to hit that guy. I better get closer.
Hitting the road.
As a small YouTuber, the thing is, as a small YouTuber trying to grow, I mention it a lot. I'm sorry if it is exhausting to listen to me repeat this over and over again, but it is still true that YouTube search is still the best way to grow as a small YouTuber. And sure, there are other ways to grow on YouTube, but search is just the kind of let's say guaranteed-ish way to do it. It is like the tried and true way to do it.
Ready.
All right, I'm gonna move this guy out here, and I think as everybody's gonna try to like punch in here, I'm gonna like overwatch this area. I think so. I'm gonna go like right there, and then I'm gonna overwatch.
Reloaded.
No, I didn't mean to reload. I meant to overwatch. Oh well, what are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna wingman this guy since he's overwatching, and call it a turn. All right, Bear Joe, you still didn't answer me. You just said the pronunciation earlier and you laughed. So I don't know. I don't actually know how to pronounce your name.
Let's show them what we got.
But all right, here's the next one. Bear Joe say, for me being a mobile streamer, one of your current problems is figuring out revenue strategy. Okay. You've been going 2 months and doing the plan you talked about with restreaming and focusing on being on Twitch. Okay. And you're just not sure what numbers you need to hit to start looking at sponsorships and whatnot. Okay, got it. So with revenue, let's talk about revenue for a minute. With revenue as a overall with revenue, generally speaking, like it depends on what type of sponsors you're going after. If you're building an audience that like is a gaming audience, like a gaming only audience, that audience is far less valuable than if you're building an audience for something that you're like have some expertise in, like marketing or technology or whatever your professional expertise may be. So with gaming, what you need to be looking at is start soliciting sponsors once you have, I'd say, over 1,000 views per video on average on your YouTube channel. You can start soliciting sponsors. And if your live stream has over 100 concurrent viewers per stream, you can start soliciting sponsors. And what you're going to do with those sponsorships is you're going to go after companies that you already have, that you already love, products that you already have and you love. Like if we look at my studio, company that sponsored me is Rode in the past. They gave me this mixer, this microphone, and this equipment for free. They gave me like $900 and stuff for free. And the reason why they gave it to me for free is I showed them some tutorial videos I had done in the past on other microphones. And I told them, and I showed them one of the very successful videos on Blue Yeti. And I said, look, I did this video on the Blue Yeti. It got 80,000 views or whatever. And I want to do videos on your products because I want to get your products 80,000, 100,000 views. And I started tweeting at them nonstop. I started responding to all of their social media posts to get their attention. And I told them, look, I would love to create more content like this, and I showed them an existing video that I made about a product like theirs, and I want to make that about yours. And then I ended up getting a conversation with them, and then they ended up providing me with a lot of free equipment and eventually cash sponsorship and what have you. So the whole point of me telling you this is, if you want to get any sponsors at all, you need to make content that is like the content that the sponsor wants. So if you want a mouse and keyboard company to sponsor you, you need to make videos about mouse and keyboards. The best mouse and keyboard to improve your aim. You know, Logitech's keyboard versus Razer's keyboard. Logitech mouse versus Razer mouse. And start making a few technology videos on your channel that are like the content that the sponsor wants to sponsor. Once you have an example of that content, and hopefully a successful example, it's so much easier to have that conversation with the sponsor and to get them bought in on the idea of you representing their product, because they can literally see what it would be like to sponsor you already. They can see what that content is like. They can see the success, and it's just a no-brainer. Okay? So that's the next step you need to take. If you want companies to sponsor you, you can't just be gaming. Hey, I make gaming content. Can you sponsor me? You need to make videos that look like sponsored videos, but that you did for free as a way to pitch potential sponsors. That's going to put you ahead of 90% of the creators out there that are like, hey, I've got 10,000 subs. Want to sponsor me? Yeah, welcome to the other 1,000 creators in the inbox of that company. You aren't getting anywhere with that strategy. Okay? Hope that makes sense. All right. Let's take these chumps out. You. A partial hit. Highway robbery. There we go.
With prejudice.
I love how the bullets knock them back in the most like preposterous way possible. It just blows their arm off, knocks them back like 1,000 feet.
All loaded up.
Hey.
Go here. Reloading.
All right, question in chat. And thank you to everybody who's joining on Twitch. If you haven't already followed on Twitch, do it. Free coaching here, guys. You can't beat this price. But the question is, what is a good length for a YouTube video? So there is no general good length. Like there is no generic, like this is the best length for YouTube videos. That does not exist. That answer does not exist. So the question is, what is the best length for your videos? That's what you need to be looking at. So do you have any idea what that might be?
What you need.
So the way that you find that information out is you go into your analytics on your YouTube channel and you look at your audience retention statistics. BKO fam, thank you for following. You look at your retention statistics and you look at that retention timeline and, oh, look at that. I had a little bar. Oh, looks like Discord is like notifying me and it's like showing up at the bottom of my gameplay. Huh, it was at the bottom of my gameplay the whole time. Anyway, you need to look at your retention statistics and you need to look at the time at which in your content people are dropping off in your videos. Where are they dropping off? And you need to look at those retention timelines and see, okay,
I'm listening.
you know, you're doing your intro and 100% of viewers are there. Then after you're done doing your stupid intro, I'm not saying you're doing an intro, your stupid intro. I'm just, go with me on this example. After you're done doing your stupid intro, I'm not saying you're not stupid, but you get what I'm trying to do. After you're done doing your stupid intro, 30% of people drop off. You're seeing that in your retention timeline.
Hit them hard.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that intro? So what you need to do is drop that intro and maybe cut straight into the content. Maybe because that's why people clicked on the content in the first place.
Head it out.
So look at your retention timeline. That can help. Another thing that you can look at in your analytics is looking at the average view duration on your overall channel. And then also looking at the average view duration on content that's like the content you're trying to optimize. So let's say you're making a top 5 whatever video on your YouTube channel. And the average view duration for that type of content on your channel is 5 minutes. But for some reason, you're making videos on that topic that are longer than 5 minutes. You're making videos on that topic that are 10 minutes or whatever. You could consider to improve your average view duration to find that optimal video length. Just straight up making videos that are 5 minutes long and seeing how that goes. Folks that are on my Discord server, which is for paid clients only, I've recommended this to them. Corrupt YT is one of those people. And I told him, you know, if what he told me in Discord is, hey, I think that people, I'm just going to, you know, say generally what the spirit of it was. I think people are only watching one of the replays in my replay analysis videos. They're not watching 2 replays. So my response to him, or to anybody that kind of asked me that kind of question, is, well, then make videos with only 1 replay. So if your video has 2 replays in it that you're analyzing, just go with me on this, and it's 10 minutes long, and you think that people are only watching 1 replay, which is 5 minutes of the video, and then a bunch of people are dropping off after the first replay, then stop adding the second replay.
Here we go.
You should only give people the content that they want. And don't give them content they're not asking for. Don't give them content they don't want. End of story. So that is something that's really important.
On my way.
And so you can look at the overall view duration, not just the percentage, but just like the actual view duration on average on your channel. And that average view duration can be your guide for helping you determine what the best length of content is for your channel. And whatever the average view duration is on your channel, go make content that is literally that duration. See how it goes. Seriously.
Wilco.
I'm going to do an insane Overwatch scenario here. I'm going to go hardcore Overwatch.
I've got Overwatch.
And then I'm going to try to snipe some fools.
Cole here.
With all the snipes.
Appreciate it, Jack.
Allies inside this aura. Oh, man, I'm in the wrong position. Whatever. It'll help one of my guys do better Overwatch damage.
What you need.
Hope that answered your question about average view duration. So there is no math. If anybody out there on the internet tells you the best duration for a YouTube video is Snurpy Derp, there is no best duration for a YouTube video. Now, one other thing that you can do is you can research folks that are in your space. You can research what view durations they're doing that are getting like the best results. So if they're doing view durations that are like, or if they're doing video lengths that are like 9 minutes, and like all the big tubers are doing ones that are 9 minutes long. It's just an example. Then you can consider just testing doing videos that are 1 minute long, or that minutes long, 9 minutes long. See if it works. It's possible that the biggest channels in your niche are doing what they're doing because that is literally the best possible video length. And, you know, there's no sense in ignoring those facts. There's no sense in ignoring what they've already discovered. If somebody out there has already discovered what the best practice is for your niche, just do what they're doing. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to be some kind of next level freaking genius. Okay? There's no shame in looking at what the best tubers are doing and taking some of their best practices. What? Oh, wow. That dude just came out of nowhere, and did he... Oof, that was close. There's a sniper up here. Okay. There's no shame in taking best practices from other people. Okay? It's smart. That's what people do in marketing all the time. You take best practices from people. I'll drop a stim grenade on this dude, too. Eh. I do not want to risk anybody's life. We have a boss coming up, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's answer some more questions. You've been knocking on that idea to review a new headset you got. Yeah, so another thing I'd tell you, Rip Pig, is doing review videos, not necessarily the best strategy. You might be like, what? What do you mean? I thought you just told me to do tech videos. No, I told you to make videos that are like the videos that sponsors will want. But those aren't necessarily like review videos unless you're already an authority on a subject. A review video isn't necessarily going to be great. It's not even necessarily going to perform well for you. So what try to do something related to those products that's maybe different than what your competitors are doing or what other people are doing in that space. And what I mean by that is, you know, look at maybe doing things like, let me see if I can get out here real quick. I'm gonna move to like right here, shoot this dude behind this barrier and see if that works. Got him. Do things like comparing product A to product B instead of doing a review. Do things like tutorial videos on how to use technology products rather than just doing ones that, see if I can evade, rather than just doing a review. Because if you're not, like, there's a million reviews on products out there. And so you need to be thinking, what can I do that's going to break through and be different than all the competitors out there?
On standby.
And a review probably isn't the answer. Let me see if I can get up here. Is there any way I can shoot this dude? Like, is there any way at all I can get in range to shoot him? Like, maybe from like here? Yeah, but is he a sniper? That dude's a sniper too. Yikes. I do not like snipers, so I'm gonna hide behind this car.
Taking tracks.
There's no way he can snipe me from behind that car. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Back in heat.
Reload. They're probably gonna snipe me though. And they're probably gonna just shoot me in the head. Alright, I'm just gonna cloak. So they don't
Stay out
snipe me.
of trouble, Jack.
Yeah, so let's say you have a capture card. And you spent all of the time required to figure out how to use that capture card. You can make a tutorial video on how to use it and share that with other people, and people will discover that content. No. And people will discover that content of you doing the tutorial video on the capture card, and then you can potentially get a lot of YouTube search off of that. Probably more YouTube search than you would get off of doing like, let me see if I can smoke capsule both of these guys. Can I get both of them? I don't think I can get both of them at the same time, unfortunately. So I'm gonna break him free.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna try to just like, yeah, I'm gonna just straight up kill that dude. Oh, disgusting. So doing a tutorial video is gonna get searched. Anyway, long story short, that's what I'm trying to say.
Uh-huh.
Reporting.
Can I do a disruption shot here? Yeah, that's not that great. We'll go back over here. and just avoid getting shot.
Yep, moving.
Okay, the biggest... Okay, here we go. Should you delete videos that are doing horrible? No, Wolfcross. Deleting videos that are doing horrible is not a good strategy.
Ready to go.
Not a good strategy. Just let the video sit there and move on with your life. Yeah, there's no sense in actually deleting the video.
Here.
I'm gonna go like right up here, I guess. I really need to move in on these fools if I'm gonna make anything happen.
Ever gonna let up?
Wow, there's even more dudes. Is there any way I can bayonet somebody? Nope. Almost, though. I'm gonna move right over. This is as far as I can go, it looks like. Yeah, never delete a video. Unless you're embarrassed by the video, don't delete the video.
Gonna reload.
Like there's just no real reason to do it, to be honest. There's no real reason. That's pretty much it. Okay, the biggest struggle you have as a creator is trying to figure out how to monetize. You don't think money or revenue first. You thought build a community. I get it. BKO fam, it's good to see you. You thought build a community, the money will come. Wrong priority. What do I do now? Hey, BKO fam, can you give me a little bit of more information? How big is your audience? Which niche are you in right now? Which platforms are working for you? Can you give me a little bit more context? And then I can give you some ideas on how to better monetize. Okay?
Here they come.
Are they all gonna start rushing in? Here they come. It's always from freaking dudes. Oh boy. They're gonna mark another target. Here we go.
Let's
Okay.
mess them up.
Is there any way I can bayonet these dudes? I can bayonet him. I can bayonet him. That's cool. I'll probably just bayonet him with one action. Or chainsaw him. Oh, I love it. Just cutting up.
You're done. Tell
I
your
love it
friends
when they
that.
just cut a dude straight up his body. Wow. All right, I'm going to see if I can kill this dude outright. If I can hit one more shot on him. Looks like I got a 100% chance. He's done. Beautiful. Now the other guy is unlocked.
Bagged and tagged.
You have to go unbreak your page. All right, go unbreak your page. Have a good time, Rip Pig. Yes, you can go back and redo your titles and update your thumbnails on your videos. And what I recommend, let me go ahead and get a resource for you. I'm going to pull it up on my streaming computer real quick. So first of all, you can do A/B testing with your thumbnails and with your titles using TubeBuddy. So here is my link. I'm going to drop it to you in Twitch chat. If you don't already have TubeBuddy, install it there. But you can do, let me just, I'm going to make a video on A/B testing. But what you can do is do the keyword research using TubeBuddy. And if you do TubeBuddy Legend, what you can do is actually, in A/B testing, you can test Title A versus Title B. And you can see which one is more effective. You can just literally test them both at the same time on YouTube to see which one is more effective. It's freaking great. Like, it's just amazing to just see these just straight up numbers. and just to watch that magic happen. All right, we're gonna chuck this nade right over here. It looks like it's gonna take 50% of both of their health away. We're just gonna do that. I love how they got hit by a grenade and then they're just like, they just get up and they're like, yeah, that hurt, but I'm ready to fight.
me in there.
So with the TubeBuddy A/B
good.
testing tool, you can take title A and title B, and it just literally like alternates them every other day to see which one's better. It's so amazing.
Okay.
And you can also take thumbnail A versus thumbnail B using that TubeBuddy tool, and it'll literally just A/B test them and then tell you which one is more effective. Just by the numbers. Like, you don't even have to like guess which title is more effective or anything like that. It just straight up tells you this one was more effective than this one. This one got a higher click-through rate than that one, and use that information to grow faster. End of story. It's great. I'm throwing 3 frag grenades at these guys to try to take them out. It's pretty insane. Like, they are so beefy. I'm gonna see if I can get like right here. See if I can throw a third frag grenade to take these dudes out. You see this 3 grenades it takes? Hopefully I can hit both of them. Can I get, yeah, 3 grenades and they're done. 3 grenades and those guys are done.
These last ones out so we can do our recon.
All right. I'm gonna try to move to like a safer spot, maybe like over here, where I don't get shot. That's my strategy here. That's all the monetization. Okay, so what? Wow. All right. First of all, I'm gonna heal my ally. Does anybody else need healing? I don't think so. He's the only one that needs healing, huh? So I'm gonna go ahead and do the heal target ally.
Much obliged, soldier.
All right. Then I'm gonna do the shoot a dude in the face. Hold on, can anybody else chainsaw this dude?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What you need?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bayonet charge him. Here we go.
Pretty much fucked down.
Oh, he opportunity attacked me. That's bad. I'm gonna go right over here and heal my allies real quick. I'll answer your question about monetization. Give me a sec. I'm just healing these up, getting ready for this boss.
Keep it up,
Okay.
Jack.
All right, this will take him out. All right, there we go.
Nice.
Everybody's in great shape. Aren't we all feeling happy?
Okay, I'm good.
Everybody's alive this time, and I've only had 1 death so far. So
Ideas?
ideas is to reload and get ready for this boss. That's our idea. Make sure everybody's full health.
Watch me go.
All right. So let me answer your question. Let me see what time it is. Oh, I'm gonna have to end the stream here shortly. So let me answer this question and any other questions you guys have, and we're gonna wrap this up because I need to go take care of my kids. I need to be a dad. So BKO fam says I'm a family-friendly streamer using Restream to hit as many platforms as possible. Facebook gets stars and it's your largest money generating platform. That's great. And Twitch is second. When you stream Call of Duty Mobile and Wild Rift isn't even out yet. That's great. Cool. So that's 2 very different games. Excuse me, both in the mobile gaming genre. So right out the gate, BKO fam, I would tell you that obviously switching between games is going to potentially hurt your reach on Facebook Gaming's algorithm in particular. And so I would be really careful about switching games on Facebook. Switching games on Twitch is nearly inconsequential algorithmically, but doing that on Facebook can be problematic. Okay, so all the monetization you've got so far is 5 subs a month on Twitch, 2 hat sales via merch. Okay. You've got 4 YouTube channels. Oh my God, you're a beast. A live stream, a clips channel, a tutorial channel, and a longer walkthrough and meme channel. My God. Still growing at using TubeBuddy. Sorry this is so long. Holy moly. Evil Laugh Gaming just signed up for my coaching session tonight. That's great. By the way, I have a $1 coaching session tonight. If you guys are interested in joining that coaching session, this is your last. I think there's like 2 seats left, maybe. Let me just grab the link for you guys really quick. If you guys haven't already signed up, this is like your very last chance to get in on this. Let me see if I have the link for you. I'm going to go grab it real quick. And then I'm going to answer your question about monetization. $1 coaching, private coaching with me tonight. $1. Seriously, can't beat it. So I'm going to talk to you about monetization. Because I think that there's some things you can do with all of those channels and all of that effort you're making. I feel like you might be going a little bit too wide with your strategy. You might be going a little bit too wide and doing too many channels and too many avenues and not necessarily doubling down on the ones that have the biggest revenue making opportunity for you. All right, so let me just I'm just going to quickly grab the link to the coaching session tonight. There might be seats left, there might not. Let me just take a look real quick. It's up here in announcements. Here you go. This is a $1 coaching session right here. You guys can get in on this. It's pretty much gone at this point, so here you go. Register right there. If you haven't already, it's $1. Let me see if there's any seats left. There's literally 1 seat left. 1 seat. So if you guys want to get that last seat, this is your chance to get the final seat. All right, enough about that coaching session. That's private coaching with me tonight. Okay, so I would say overall, sorry about that. I would say overall, your biggest money-making opportunity is going to be focusing on that tutorial channel as a YouTuber and doing affiliate deals along with that tutorial channel. So what do I mean by that? Signing up for things like Amazon Associates is a great start for that tutorial channel and really for all of your channels. If you want to diversify your revenue, affiliate revenue for somebody like you who's a beast, who's trying to release content everywhere, making affiliate revenue off of Amazon Associates is probably your best route to success really fast. So what do I mean by that? What products are available on Amazon right now? All products. And so when you sign up for Amazon Associates, you basically find any product on Amazon. And once you get approved for Amazon Associates, you get an Associates bar right above Amazon. And any product you're talking about in any of your videos, any products that you're doing a tutorial related to, what you do is during your video you say, and if you'd like to buy this product, which I'm currently using and I love, there's an Associates link, there's an affiliate link in the description below. Purchase the product using my affiliate link, and I get some kickback when you buy it, and you pay the same price. And Amazon Associates can be a significant revenue driver for you on every single live stream, on all of your tutorial videos, in all of your content. So for example, let's say you're using some kind of grip to play mobile games, or some sort of phone case, or the specific phone you're using. Do some tutorial videos on that grip, that case, that phone, how to do better FPS, whatever it is, and always mention if you're looking to buy this case, this grip, this phone, link in the description below to that product on Amazon. Okay? Another thing that you can do, depending on what other type of content you're doing, you can do tutorials on your webcam that you're using, on your microphone that you're using, on your gunner glasses you're using, on your headphones that you're using, on the mixer that you have, on your monitors that you have, on your streaming rig. Literally any product that you use at all that's available on Amazon, you can link that to people and tell them when they purchase that on Amazon, that is a kickback back to you to support the channel. I feel like that is going to be a consistent revenue stream that you can bake into everything you're doing across all of these channels and significantly increase your revenue and do a nice baseline of revenue for you. Personally, my Amazon affiliate makes me anywhere between $1,500 now to $4,000 per month of me just recommending products, like the various products you see here in my studio that I currently use. I've made videos teaching people how to use them, recommending the ones that I actually like, doing tutorial videos on them, and I make thousands of dollars per month recommending those products. I think that can be a significant, wrong scene, I think that can be a significant revenue driver for you. I would double down and try that right now, because that's something that can cross all platforms, cross all of those channels, cross all of those streams, that you can bake into everything across the board that can generate money for you. Okay? Amazon Associates. Thank you everyone who shared your challenges with me today on the live stream. I appreciate it. I'll be uploading a replay of this to the YouTube channel, of course, but if you want me to interact with you guys live, this is free coaching. Thank you everybody here who enjoyed the free coaching. Follow me on Twitch. The YouTube version, there's going to be a link in the description below. Follow me. Every weekday I'm streaming on Twitch. This is your chance to get free coaching that normally costs $150 to $250 per hour, one-on-one. I do offer that service. I want to give this opportunity to as many of you guys to make it available to you on Twitch every single day. You can overcome these challenges, do the things that I told you to do today, at least try them, and see how they work out. Take action. Don't just get stuck in your head forever. Take action. The only way out of a rut, the only way over a challenge, is to make a move. Make your move.